I'm Denise Corey.
I'm Chantel Taylor, and today we're talking about
our favorite reads over the summer.
And this is our last show. I want to call it a show, but it's not really a show.
It's like a 5-minute show.
It's all right. That's all we can handle.
We come into your house and talk about books for 5 minutes, and then apparently people think Chantel is very funny.
So, what were your favorite books, Denise?
I had a pretty good reading summer.
I did too.
So for the months of June, July, and August, I finished 18 books.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. And there were some pretty good ones. Let's see. What were my favorites? American War by Omar El-Akkad.
I think you recommended this for our book club, and I said no.
Yeah, it's set in the late 2000s, and America's in another civil war. In fact, when you read the back of the book, and it said that the U.S. would be going to war in 2074, you said, oh, I don't think it'll take that long. I read 2 of those I Hate Fairyland graphic novels.
Oh, yes. How did you love them?
Hilarious.
I love those. Those were good.
Yeah. Midnight Crossroads by Charlene Harris.
Is that from her new series?
I don't know if it's new. I know it's after Sookie Stackhouse.
Okay.
So she wrote the Sookie Stackhouse books, which were the
True Blood.
They made the True Blood TV show. So Midnight Crossroad. Charlene Harris's books are like candy.
Yeah, they really are.
You're gonna eat one piece. That's it. Except that you never do.
Yeah, you eat
just
25.
Dip back into it. So that's what I posted on my personal Twitter feed about it. And then Charlene Harris retweeted me. I was
Nice.
so very excited.
Nice.
I'm a nerd. Yep, so that was a really nice, it was, a bunch of kind of misfits live in this tiny little town in Texas. They all seem to have some sort of power.
I don't know that was on my radar at all. I read the one that she wrote during True Blood, the one where the girl got struck by lightning and then could find dead people in the ground. I can't remember what series.
Is that the Aurora Teagarden?
Yes. No. That was further back.
Okay. And another really great one I read this summer was Soulless by Gail Carriger.
Did you like that one? I love that
did.
book. That's on my list. I've been rereading a lot of books, and that is on my list to reread again.
So that's set in Victorian London, but it's a different Victorian London in which there are vampires and werewolves and ghosts, and there's a whole bureau that deals with them.
The Burr, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah. The Bureau of, what were they called? A Bureau of Unnatural Registry.
Yes.
Yeah, it was, it's perfect for the summer. It was funny. There was some romance. There was a little bit of action and adventure.
There was a mystery.
But it wasn't too deep.
Yeah.
It wasn't too, it's a great summer read.
It's the beginning of a series, so
Yeah.
I've only read this one and another one, and then I was like, I think I'm done with it. But there is a whole series. There's a young adult spin-off series, and there's a second spin-off, which is her daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So Gail Carriger has really made this universe quite,
Yeah. So what did you read this summer?
So I haven't been able to knit.
I know, it's very sad.
I think I might have tendonitis in my wrists. And so I've been really depressed and have nothing. No, I'm not really depressed, but I'm really sad I can't knit. So I've been reading a lot of romance since June. And I've talked a lot about romance, but I've read some really good romance, which would be the Winston Brothers My Beard books that I keep going on and on about that I love.
They have funny covers too.
Yeah, it's like cross-stitched little
Beard
cover
faces.
Yeah, with whatever their, mechanics, or there's one with a parrot on the back. So I'm currently reading number 4 in the series, which I'm not loving, actually. The heroine, and I talked about this last week with Fiona, the heroine is on the spectrum, and so she's got some OCD issues, and she's very off-putting, and I'm not in love with her, and I'm having a really hard time
getting
caring about why. Anyway, I'm kind of pushing through, and I feel like maybe it's just been the summer and the heat, and I'm just not really committed. So last night I pulled it out while I was waiting for you at the airport, and I was like, yes, I'm going to finish it. I just ordered number 5 Tuesday.
Hopefully number 5 will be a better book for you than number 4
Yes.
was.
And I'm hoping it's just that I'm not reading it in the right headspace, because I've read a lot of romance lately. So maybe I need to take a break. I've also read some really bad romance, which I don't even know if I want to talk about. Bad romance. I read this book called Alpha, which I got on Overdrive, and I can't remember if it was our Overdrive or Halifax's Overdrive.
So Overdrive is a service that the library provides where you can download audiobooks or ebooks for free as long as you have a library card. It is awesome.
So it was about this young lady who, her father was killed. Her mother had a nervous breakdown. She is trying to go to university. She's trying to work. She's trying to pay for a facility for her mother to live in because she's got serious mental health issues. She's drowning in debt.
Sounds bleak.
And then money starts arriving on her doorstep. She gets a check for $10,000, with no anything attached to it, and she's just like, what do I do? And she's about to be kicked out of her apartment, and she's super desperate, and so she takes the money, and over a year she gets $10,000 a month, and so she's got this huge amount of money. And then one day this guy shows up, and he's like, you belong to me now, you're coming to live with this person. So she lives with this billionaire, and he's like, oh, I've been in love with you. And I was just like, oh, I just don't know that I can. Yeah, I did not like that at all. I was really, it's been a long time since I read it, but sort of his justification for oh, you would have, and I mean, he does in the romance bubble genuinely care for her and wants to do something nice, but he's just done it in the most twisted way you could possibly imagine. But his justification in the book was basically, you are this far away from stripping or being a prostitute anyway, so you might as well have taken my money and come and live with me. And I was just like, oh, no.
Wow, that is not a book I'm going to be reading.
No,
not
so it
a
was.
book I'm going to be reading.
It was, I was not happy.
I do want to point out, you still do have a little bit of time left to take part in Cumberland Reads this summer.
Yes.
You can participate by being in one of our summer reading clubs. So we have summer reading clubs for ages 3 to 103. You can also participate by tagging us on social media.
And some people have been liking posts have been tagging us in posts on Facebook. So thank you. We've hopefully liked those. I told Fiona, go back in there and like all those posts so we can keep track of them. And we'll be drawing for a special prize.
Yes, yeah. We have some fun library prizes.
Yeah, library swag.
Yeah. So we're on the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram.
And of course, you can find all of those socials on our website, which is cumberlandpubliclibraries.ca. And you can go and
Hashtag get caught reading.
Yeah, show us what you've been reading. And if you haven't joined us yet, you can still put in ballots. If you've been reading all summer, put in your ballots. They don't have to be so many a month. You can dump a bunch of stuff that you've been reading. There's still time till the 31st of August.
Till August 31st. I finished 18 books this summer. I'm sure other people have been. I know people have been taking out armloads of books.
Yeah, it's been busy, which is great.
Yeah, I like it when the library is busy. What are you reading right now?
Well, I've taken a bit of a turn away from the romance because
Really?
I feel I need a break. I'm currently reading Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay and Policing Black Lives, and I can't remember who the author is. It's just gone right out of my head.
You've gone light fluffy romances right to hardcore social commentary.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm hoping to awoke myself.
Yeah, no. I'm reading Stephen King because summertime is a good time to read some Stephen King, especially since it stays light later at night so that because you don't want to read those in the dark.
Yeah, I've had several weeks without true crime. I've gone several weeks without a podcast or a book or anything.
Because you were starting to be a bit weird.
Okay.
So I guess this is it. We're done.
Yeah. So come and visit us at the library.
Yeah, we love it. And follow us online, use our services, contact us if you have questions.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.